Hello, everyone. It's Friday. Are you excited? And you know what that means. But if you don't know what it means it's Free Advice Friday, where I, Mo, talk to this guy, Dr. Murphy, and he shares all his knowledge and wisdom with us peons.
What little bit I have.
What little bit you have left. All right.
COVID's taken most of it.
Yeah. As it has most of us.
Losing my mind.
Yes. I'm right there with you. But as are probably
You were there 10 years ago.
You what?
You were there 10 years ago.
Losing my mind? 10 years ago?
A little bit you had left.
Yeah. Well, if there was a shred left, it's gone now.
So I understand she's my stepdaughter, so I can do this to her.
Yeah, we're going to be doing this now for a while where we qualify our relationship so that you don't think he's mean.
We still hate each other.
So, well, there you go. Hey, and by the way, we haven't done these videos a lot lately because it got really kind of busy there for a while and we weren't scheduled on the same days. So it's not that we didn't want to do them. It literally got a little too crazy and we just took a break for a minute.
Swamped.
And here's the deal. Nobody promised consistency. We just were consistent for a really long time. We're going to try to be, but I'm here to tell you, the world is crazy right now, and as that is, so will these videos be. So, anyway, you ready for your topic today? And it's going to blow your mind what we're going to talk about. Can you take one guess and that's all you get?
COVID.
Yeah, we're talking about COVID. So, but here's the deal. We are talking about specifically... They're saying that some people might be immune to COVID. So I'll give you a little quick rundown.
That's true.
And then we can talk about it. Okay?
Sure.
So what they're finding, of course, it says a new study. I think we've all realized this, that it seems like children specifically and some people just in general seem to develop either no symptoms at all or mild symptoms to COVID. Mm-hmm. It also said in the United Kingdom, this study suggested that a percentage of the population is immune to the virus, and they think we'll be able to achieve herd immunity sooner than we originally believed. They also say... so like, for example, they said some families, if the families get it, not necessarily will the children get it. It said 50% of healthy patients have T cells able to recognize SARS-CoV-2, which may promote a form of protection and immunity against the novel coronavirus. Does that make any sense?
Yes, it does.
And then otherwise, they talk a lot about T cells.
Yeah, I know. Let's stop right there. Let's just break it down.
Breaking it down.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Years ago, and this is 200-300 years ago, there was a disease that cattle get called cowpox.
Cowpox.
Which is a cousin to
chicken. No. They're on the same farm. I'm sorry I had to do it.
Smallpox. So a lot of people that were exposed to cowpox actually had a very mild, maybe no symptoms at all, to smallpox. Mm-hmm. And that was a epidemiology study that was done, a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah.
So, no, it's really interesting. And I think a lot of people are exposed to coronaviruses. They build up an immunity. In children, I think their immune systems are so strong that they remember so fast. And the minute they see something that looks out of the ordinary, boom. I mean,
it's all over it.
They're attacking it. Elderly, myself, our immune system's a little bit on the sluggish side. And I'm going to relate it to a thing called a tetanus shot. Okay? So... we've all heard, well, I haven't had a tetanus shot in 10 years, so I guess I need another one. When you come in, you step on a nail or something stupid. Well, where did that 10 years come from? Why not 9? Why not 12? You know what the answer is? We don't know. Mm-hmm. But the interesting thing is there's really been no cases of tetanus reported to anybody under the age of 60. Tetanus is always over the age of 60. And that's because your immune system is still young enough that it remembers these viruses, bacteria, whatever. And it does a good job of fighting them. But the elderly, and they say the ones at risk, the ones that have underlying cancers, bad immune systems, diabetes, when you're overweight, your immune system doesn't work that well, and you have a lot of problems, specifically diabetes. So your immune system doesn't work that well, so it's really sluggish. And then the virus takes over. But I still believe to this day, and I said it a long time ago, it's not the virus that's really wreaking havoc, it's the inflammatory response to the virus, which is causing the problem. Keep the inflammation to the low side, the virus will move through your body, it'll go away, just like a common cold, just like the flu, it goes away. But if we can keep it in check, keep the inflammation to a minimum, should be okay.
Yeah.
But that's in a nutshell kind of how the children are not really bothered by this. I mean, they get everything. And you'd be amazed what these kids come down with that we don't even know. So, and I was having a conversation with somebody today about it. You know, we're still testing for the virus, whether they're positive or not. And people are going back, they test negative, they go back, they test positive. You know, there's a governor, I think of Ohio, that tested positive. 2 hours later, he tests negative. What does this mean? The data is all over the board. What I want to know is, did you have it and are you now immune to it?
Yeah.
That number would help me a whole lot more to understand how bad this virus is going to be. So we still don't know anything about this thing.
Yeah.
But
it sure seems that way, huh?
It is. But overall, I still say, and I said it from the beginning, I don't think this is going to be that bad. I think everybody's making a big deal out of it. But we do have to protect. We know that the elderly and the people with underlying medical conditions are at risk. We have to protect those. And I'm all about it.
And I think the thing about this virus is, while it's not, it's not incredibly deadly overall, you would say, right?
No.
But it's real easy to catch. Should you, which that makes it a little more high risk. And then, should you have any comorbidities, then they're a little higher risk. And then, and then depending on the level of what your immune system looks, in terms of strength, looks like, potentially higher. And then we've talked in the past about when it really wreaks havoc on people. There could be lots of different things going on. Again, we don't know everything. But the cytokine storm is a potential where your immune system just goes nuts and just kills everything.
Well, it is, and that's the inflammatory response, because I think they're being overwhelmed with virions, which are viruses, and the body's trying to compensate for it and doesn't know how to correct it. And so it just throws out massive inflammation, saying, I'm done, let's just get rid of it. And that's actually what's killing.
So there's our newest update. So herd immunity may be coming sooner than we thought.
I think it's already here.
Yeah. Okay, last question, and then we'll quit this video because it's going kind of long. Do you think that... You know what? No, I'm not going to ask that question.
Go ahead and ask.
It gets a little political.
No, go ahead.
Do you feel like some of the measures that we're taking to really just shut things down, do you feel like letting people... Or not letting, but, allowing environments where people could be around each other a little more would have helped? Do you think that's crazy dangerous? How does herd immunity exactly... You know what? If you want to learn more about herd immunity, how about they hang in here and we do it another video and talk about herd immunity?
Well, no, we can do it real quick. I think it'll be interesting to see that the areas to where these people have congregated, and of course not wearing masks, which really doesn't do a whole lot of good anyway, if the virus resolves and the curve really goes down real quickly because they're all immune to it now. So I think it'll be really interesting. I mean, we don't know that for a fact yet, but it'll be interesting to see it. So I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
See what it does.
You never know until you do.
Do what?
It said you never know until you do.
No. We'll see what it does.
We'll see what it does.
Hopefully we learn something out of this. I don't know.
I'm sure we will. I mean, you can't not learn something from this.
Our government's going to learn something.
Well, maybe they won't, but somebody will.
Yeah, like Winston Churchill said, you can always count on Americans to do the right thing after they tried everything else.
Well, there you have it, everyone. That pretty much does it for this video. But if you like this video, hang in there. We'll be back for Mythbuster Monday. And then if you want to share this with people, share it. If you don't. But it's up to you. Either way, we hope you have a good Friday.
See you next week.